Good evening and welcome to Omnibros Live on a Monday. I'm one of your co-hosts, Omnidog, here to welcome you to Hall's Previews and Reads with my co-host, the omnipotent Glitch Geo and Comics Guide.
I felt a little bit of Alfred Hitchcock in that good evening. That was pretty good, man.
Good evening. Good evening.
Look at that.
Good, good evening.
How about this? Nope. This one?
No.
Nope.
What are you trying to do?
I don't know.
No, it's
There
too,
you go.
that's too close.
Is that what you want?
I keep forgetting which one we're using, and it's this one. Okay, there we go. Hi, everybody.
How's everybody doing tonight? Just so you know,
right.
my lovely
Yeah,
wife's going to bring me in some flatbread to eat here in a bit. It said prep time 10 minutes, and it was actually 2 hours. So I apologize for the unprofessionalism of eating on air, Lou. But yeah, I'm
Hey,
starving, man.
I was doing laundry, so
No problem. I'm just saying that I will try and do it in some type of quiet fashion. And NFL dude thought he heard a little Vincent Price in there.
Ooh.
I'd have to work on Vincent Price. I can hear it in my head. God, he was awesome. Hey, Marvel Bab. Before we get going on the show, everybody, Jess, who you got in the college football championship game? Okay, yeah, legit. I feel like Alabama's too. Oh, pardon me a minute. Thank you, sweetheart, my lovely wife.
Anytime. I didn't put any of the hot
Nice.
sauce on it. You're going to have to decide how much you want.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Flatbread with hot
Yes.
honey. Hot honey to go on my flatbread. Whoa. Okay. So let me
No
try and do
accidents,
this.
please.
I'm trying. It's way away from my computer.
Okay.
Um.
No books near it either. So
My heart wants Georgia, but my mind says Alabama's too strong. But my wife has a cousin who's as crazy about Georgia as I am about everything else. So, I forgot my phone. No, I didn't. Here it is. So yeah, to answer your question, blah blah blah. I'm rooting for Georgia, but I understand the inevitability of an Alabama win. But my wife's got it on upstairs, so I would love it if it's a tight game. Yeah, Shorty Larson. I'm sort of tired of Bama. If you're an Alabama fan out there, Carlin, roll tide. I sound like I'm on one of those New York sports talk shows. Hey, we got Shorty Larson in there. Georgia, hopefully. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Carlin, roll tide. Go Team Sports, says Kryptonian. Shorty Larson, tired of Bama. So yeah. Go Team Sports. Go Sports Ball. Speaking of our sponsor, InStockTrades.com, which we weren't, but I worked it in there somehow, which was a terrible segue. InStockTrades.com, where you can get up to 65% off on some of these books. I looked recently, 65% off of some of these books. Like, I think Robin the Bronze Age is still 65% off.
Wow.
Yeah. 2% additional loyalty discount. At the end of every month, we give away a $50 gift card to IST, courtesy of IST, in a completely random name-generated thing that's completely on the up and up now. I mean, as always, $50 or more in an order will get you free shipping in the United States. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's in stocktrades.com. That was Ohio State. I don't know Bama's. I don't know what Bama's song is. I just know Ohio State's.
What is
Um,
this thing called sports that you speak of?
Right. It's kind of crazy. I'm putting hot honey on my flatbread right now.
Ooh.
This is my first experience with hot honey, honey. I never had it before. So, I was going to try and be quiet about this.
ASMR, sports, comics. We talk about everything on this channel. I accidentally clicked on some ASMR channels on Twitch, and I deeply regret it. I was grossed out. I cannot stand the sound of those microphones. Like,
I don't get
holy
it.
crap!
I don't get the appeal.
It's a sexual thing at this point.
I
Like,
agree.
it's not a response for auditory whatever.
Yeah.
It's just creepy role play. It sounds hideous, and I hate it. I hate everything about it.
So I don't get those. I don't get the ASMR thing. My wife loves it. And I don't get the videos where you watch like 3 Indonesian guys in the middle of nowhere build a pool using toothpicks, gum, and a little
Oh.
bit of cement.
What's that? I don't know about that.
Yeah, there was a popular YouTuber back in the day who would
Yeah.
do that, and then everybody started imitating that guy. I don't remember his name, and he quit or left YouTube or whatever. People thought he died. I don't know if he's still alive. And everybody else in friggin' Indonesia or whatever in different countries are imitating him and just doing like survival stuff and building stuff in the wild. It's kind of crazy.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, they'll start with a box of matches, a battery, and a laundry basket, and they'll have a full working washer and dryer system out of that by the end. It's pretty impressive. With coins and everything.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
I have a mouthful of food, so somebody else talk.
So since we're talking about food, I thought it was pretty sad that they're putting VR goggles on cows. I don't know if you guys know about that.
VR goggles on what?
So they're putting VR goggles on cows so they'll have a better quality of life. And imagine them being on green pastures as they're eating hay in their staple in the farm and stuff. It's pretty sad and depressing.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah, yeah, because they want the cow to be relaxed. I'm like, then just get her out to the green fields. Don't do that.
Yep.
Is this before the hammer comes down on them?
Yeah.
Like Soylent Green or something? Where they watch?
I can show you. I can show you.
No,
the picture.
I'm
It's pretty
okay.
sad. No. It's the cow with the VR goggles. It's pretty sad and depressing, actually.
Okay, yeah, you're not showing me, right? Don't.
What?
I don't want to see it.
I'm good, Gio.
Okay. All right.
I'm good, bud.
So essentially, yeah, the Matrix for cows. That's what we're doing. Yep. So I know you guys are both eating, but did you haul anything interesting that you're going to show in like 5 or 10 minutes?
Thank you. Yeah, I got hauls and reads this week, today, right now.
Nice. Perfect. My one of 2 boxes is still missing, so I did get a ton of manga volumes. I don't know if you guys want to see that or not, but I can show that off.
Cool.
Oh, here's a question for you. Jess, quick question. As a huge Legion of Superheroes fan, what do you think of Final Crisis, Legion of 3 Worlds?
It was the only part of Final Crisis I understood. And now I'm muting myself to chomp into my food.
Yeah. Sorry. So let me. This is awkward. I need to grab my books. Give me a second. Jess, hold down to forward while you chew. Let me grab the books. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm right here.
Sorry. Okay, I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute.
Okay, well, here we're going. And I've got flatbread with hot honey. That's the first time I've ever had it. I find it very delightful, and I want it on everything that I eat for the rest of my life. So that's what's for dinner. I have a good size reading stack of stuff that I read, and I got
I'm back.
a pretty good size stack of trades that I just got in as I hauled. Right.
Nice. Are you guys watching Boba Fett? I can't believe Ming Na Wen is 58 years old. Crazy, right?
That is crazy. She's amazing.
Are you watching the show?
I watched the first one and forgot about the second one. So I'll try and watch it as soon as possible.
You're going to love the second one because there's a cameo from somebody famous from the Star Wars comics, from the recent comics.
All right.
I don't want to ruin it for you, but I think you'll like it. The implications
please,
of that
chat,
cameo.
don't ruin it for me.
Yeah, please. The implications of that cameo, I think you'll be very excited about it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got some manga. This was actually one of two packages that orders I placed, in December, and it shipped like a week ago or something, and I finally got it. So I started collecting, and I'm super late because like 3 volumes are pretty hard to find, but whatever. I finally started to get I Am a Hero, so I got volume 1 over here.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. And I got, here's volume 2. Essentially a zombie apocalypse manga story. And here is volume 3 of the Omnibus editions. Something totally random, but I promised in 2022 I would complete the set. It's going to be really difficult because a lot of volumes are out of print. Here is Yona of the Dawn, volume 4. Like 5 through 15 are super out of print. If you're a fan of Inio Asano, you'll like this. This is Dead Dead Demons, Dead Destruction, volume 4. Here is volume 5 and volume 6. You can see the top open right across the cover. And if you don't believe me, here's the spine. Here's the long ass name for that series. Yep, volume 6. There's more. From Shuzo Oshimi, I started getting Happiness. Here's volume 1. Volume 2, this is the Vampire Story, if anybody's wondering. Here's volume 2. And volume 3. Like that. And one final hardcover. I totally forgot that this was out, but I got Fist of the North Star, volume 2 in my collection. And that's it. That's all I got. I'm missing like 15 other things that have not shipped. But you got that now. I could have done it for my channel for the views, but I love the Omnibros chat, so I did it here.
If you don't mind.
Take
wow,
your time,
you guys are
still
quick.
eating. Are you guys still eating?
You guys, wow, you guys are quick. Yeah, I'm still eating. I read this week the first issue of One Star Squadron by Mark Russell.
How was it?
And it's good. It's freaking good. It's
That's a
very
great
funny.
premise.
Yeah, it's really funny. Mark Russell is a writer that if you don't know anything about him, he did the wonderful Flintstones book a few years ago that was one of the most brilliant and satirical takes on our time, and he nailed the characters so well. So he's kind of doing the same thing here where you got Red Tornado has opened up a superhero hiring agency for D and C list heroes to show up to places, kind of like birthday parties and stuff like that. And he's partnered up with the likes of Power Girl, and they're trying to run the business, and it's so good. There's so
You
much.
shut your whore mouth. Power Girl is an A-list hero.
And it's so good, man. One Star Squadron is so funny, and Russell really just knows how to write these characters and really knows how to just poke the bear in a sense at modern day society and stuff like that. So this is definitely going to be a book that I'm going to continue reading, and just his characterization of Red Tornado and how he just wants to help people, but things tend to go wrong for him when he does try to help them is just I love it. I absolutely love the series so far. I can't wait for more.
Nice. Is this
And I think
Tasty Melon already updated his avatar? That's amazing. In real time.
That's awesome.
did I talk about Jeff Lemire's Swamp Thing yet? I don't think I mentioned it the last time, right? On the Monday show?
I don't think you have.
I don't think so, yeah.
So the first issue, I think it's 3 issues of Jeff Lemire's Swamp Thing dropped, and it's what you would expect. It's Jeff Lemire doing what Jeff Lemire does. I think his strengths are definitely in horror, and this is 100% a horror story. It's set in the very distant future where the Earth is pretty much done. There are small patches of humanity left, but for the most part, it's done. And what's happened is the Parliament of the Green has teamed up with the other parliaments and decided, you know what, we're going to wipe the slate clean. We are going to just erase everything on the planet and we're going to start over. Humanity has ruined it. We're starting clean. So what we're going to do is we're going to make our own version of Swamp Thing that is going to just destroy the entire planet. Certain characters pop up and certain characters decide to fight back that I didn't know certain characters will be in this book, so I won't ruin it here. But this is good stuff, man. I'm really looking forward to seeing where everything goes. And I really love the initiative that DC has been taking lately with these miniseries. I mentioned it during the end of the year stuff, where they've been focusing more on 12-issue runs. This is a 3-issue oversized run from the Black Label line. So you're getting a little bit more bang for your buck per issue, but it is only going to be 3 issues. And man, this is good stuff. Very good stuff for the new year. And I'm seriously looking forward whenever the next issue comes out. I think it's a fantastic read.
So Ram V is the one that's still writing the regular series?
Yes, I want to say yes. But this is not connected to that at all. This is its own separate thing. It's Black Label. Okay. If you don't know anything about Swamp Thing, you can jump into this fine. You just need to know what the Parliament of Trees is. That's the biggest thing so far. And Jess, you will especially like this because there are certain characters that I know you'll dig that pop up in this book.
Like Power Girl?
Punchline.
Oh.
Yeah, Punchline.
Nice.
Okay. Punchline. Your favorite. Let me take my plate out and then I can participate.
The chat is eating as well. Kryptonian is going to have some steak. Yeah, having some steak and it's yummy. Good, if you guys are eating dinner, leave a comment in the chat. We'll highlight it.
Kryptonian, how do you cook your steak? It's very important.
The fate of this broadcast hangs in the balance of your answer, Kryptonian. Please. We must know the meal prep.
No, I'm asking what temp does he eat his steak? I should have been more clear.
Okay.
Oh, medium or rare, medium rare, like that?
Yeah.
Well done. Like a true salad.
If it's well done, I will ban you.
No, yeah. Anybody well done gets kicked out, no question.
Well done.
That's ridiculous. That's a character flaw.
Mm-hmm.
Are you eating your graham cracker stash?
I am not. That was dinner. I mean, not the graham crackers. I just had dinner. Graham crackers are dessert. Oh, Aku, I would if it had come yet.
Have you read Nightwing?
I read Nightwing on from Hoopla.
Mm.
I don't have the
Oh.
physical book yet. The Nightwing watch is still in effect. We had a. I'll let you know when it's upgraded to Nightwing warning when it gets closer to getting here. But I have not gotten a ship. But that is what's in my next shipment: is Raw Shark, Strange Adventures, and Nightwing. And I think ooh, smoked and medium rare. I appreciate that.
There you
Yeah.
go. That's the way to do it.
Fancy.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'd read it if I had it, but I don't have it yet.
Speaking of having, this is very important. NFL dude is having Costco frozen dumplings with rice and veggies, I guess.
Oh, those
And I
are
might
good.
throw an egg in there. Nice.
Costco dumplings are way good.
Costco has very good dumplings. And for over 20 years, 30 years now, $1.50, $1.25 hot dog, they have not changed it.
No, I told you that was part of the contract from the previous owner
Mm-hmm.
that the hot dog and drink had to stay at $1.50.
With a refill. Look at that.
Nice.
Oh,
Yep.
It's $1.50 with the soda, right?
Yes, with the soda and free refills.
And they're good.
Mm-hmm. They're very good.
Yeah. I know my daughter used to like the pizza when she was little, but I still love the berries and soft serve there in that
Ooh.
giant plastic cup.
Yes.
Soft serve with the berry sauce mixed in. It's really good.
Stuff is so good. Have you had what is it called again, baby? At Costco. The chicken bake, yeah, Jess.
Oh no, you told me about that. I
Oh,
wonder if that's a regional thing. I don't know that I've seen it on our menu because, well, I also haven't been to Costco in a couple months.
Sell it in the freezer aisle.
Mm-hmm.
And then they stopped selling it. Now they only sell it in like their little cafeteria.
Yep. They used to sell it in the freezer aisle. They stopped selling it, and now they only sell it in the cafeteria. And I think it's about $3-4. It's like this long.
$2.99.
$2.99. Thank you. And it's a foot long of chicken, bacon, ranch inside basically a hot pocket of cheese, and it's a foot long.
Oh my god!
It's incredible.
Oh wow. Well, I do need a fill up, and Costco's gas is seriously like 35 cents cheaper than anywhere else. I don't even know how they're making money on gasoline. But I need to go get a fill up, so maybe I'll just toddle on in there and see if that chicken bake is there.
Worth it.
Wow.
So
Uh,
Yeah.
Hey, please don't, no, don't do that for me.
Don't ruin the game for him.
You're not, yeah, please, Lionheart, everybody, two things. Please do not ruin the second episode of Boba Fett for me, and please don't tell me the game. I appreciate that you think you're doing me a favor, but you're kind of not. So
I think his heart was in the right place. I think.
yeah, I'm not berating you at all. I appreciate the effort, but I'm recording it, so I want to go up and see it from the beginning, or from where it's tied 3-0.
Speaking of video games or games, whatever, I'm out of it. Hayden is asking, everyone needs to read the new Harley series just to see her playing chess in the sewers with Solomon Grundy. That sounds awesome. I want to check it out. Do you think there's a chance they will do an omnibus of all of Tom King's Maxi series?
No,
I highly doubt it.
no way.
Deluxe edition hardcovers is probably your best bet for that stuff.
Yeah,
And
I'm taking the bullet by getting the regular sized hardcovers for everything. So you're guaranteed an upgrade on everything. So don't get Raw Shark or okay, good. Peace and love, Lionheart. I know you were just trying to help me. So what was it? Wait, where'd we go? I thought we had left Costco.
Maxi
never
Series.
Oh yeah,
Omni.
no. Those will all get deluxes, but after I already buy the standards, which I've already done, but they're somewhere else, which is not my house.
Taylor
Yeah.
Brown doing some spoilers.
If
Love
only. If
Good
only.
it. This show makes me hungry. I like this comment because it's not about food. You also get hungry because you want to buy those books, right? From in stock trades.
Yeah.
I tried.
Okay, thanks.
We don't get any of those foods over here in the UK. Bummer. I'm sure you have a lot. Cool.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you have
cooler
your
things.
special places where you get awesome things to eat and stuff, and your tea and biscuits and stuff. Good stuff. I've read the Marcelo is at the next comment 8:30. That's going to depend on your feelings on Riley Rossmo. I accept it for what it is, and I can keep going. But this is that cracks me up. The Grundy corrects Harley's English. That's amazing. So is that picture. I look like I'm enjoying that. Good job.
They're quick with it, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Tasty Melon is very quick. That's what she said. Sorry, Tasty Melon.
Sergio, please do me a solid. Don't write that here. Bother Omar. every live stream that he does, please write that for me because I'm no longer watching a lot of YouTube these days. But please harass Omar in my name. And if he gets angry,
Omar just in general.
Yes, and if he gets angry, tell him Gio sent you because we want that book to happen. But he's not going to listen to me. He's going to listen to you. So do that, please.
Sergio, while you're there, say Omnidog's Vault wants Gwenpool Omnibus, and do it like 100 times because Omar likes it when people repeat themselves. He actually prefers that because he's forgetful and it reminds him. So just say Omnidog wants Gwenpool Omnibus 55 times in a row, and he'll appreciate it.
Especially at 3 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
If you get his number and you text him at 3 a.m., that's the perfect time.
Just which series was that you sacrificed yourself to buy the trades, and when we got the omnibus, oh right, it was everything. LOL. That's true, but I haven't upgraded. After medium rare, it is no longer a steak. Ask any chef.
You're
We're
right.
still talking about steak, which is fine. I like steak. Okay, Tasty Melon loves the Harley art, but Marcelo does not like the Harley art. Riley Rossmo, is there anybody who's more... Okay, wait, let me think how to say this. Let's think of artists. And who else is, as Riley says it, who's more divisive than Riley Rossmo? Because I feel like there's no... Maybe Jeff Lemire, people don't like his art either. Oh, you just want to keep putting that up, huh? Oh, and Human Spice. I won't be getting that because I have the OHCs.
Yeah. Who did Low with Remender?
Who did Low with Remender?
Mm-hmm.
I can't see.
Ticini or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Greg Ticini, you don't like his art?
I feel like his art is pretty... It could go either way for certain fans. I know for me, I didn't like his art on Uncanny X-Force. I thought he was either rushed or just sloppy and really badly put together. But I see some of the stuff he does on Low, and it's pretty gorgeous.
Let's see. Marcelo says Frank Quietly. Shorty says Frank Cho.
What?
Yeah, I'm surprised. I love everything by Frank Cho. I love the outrage by Gio.
Jonathan Jr. Whoa, feeling seen. I love it. Riley Rosmo.
Feeling seen. I'm at peace with it because
Yeah.
but I get it. It's very scritchy scratchy, and that's a hard thing to sell in superhero or action adventure books. The scritchy scratchy type of art, because you don't really get a clear delineation of what's happening like you really need in an adventure comic. I'm not saying it has to be Kurt Swan from 1964, but you need to have a certain kind of smoother style, I think. And I think it was what was the last book he did, like Bedlam or something really horrible? Oh, that's Rob Liefeld.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think that I can see where people. It's an offbeat choice for a book
You
like
shut
Harley.
your whore mouth, Dean.
What?
You shut your dirty whore mouth.
That's a hot take right there.
Oh
that
boy!
is the wrong take. Can I ban him? I could ban him, right? Gio, give me mod privileges.
I don't know how to do that, but I think you should have. Don't worry, Dean. We're not mad, just a little upset, disappointed.
I'm mad.
Raphael says kick Winchester out of the chat.
Joe mad? What?
Whoa! I'm hearing some. I think these are just. I mean, groups of people, not just dozens of you. I mean, yeah, Jeff Lemire's art has come up before as something that either dig or don't dig. Yeah, exactly. And Riley Rossmo's art is, I think is the same way, but somehow it works because I think Stephanie Phillips' writing is so strong.
Mm-hmm.
From the first, I just read the first issue, and then I realized I needed to go back and get some stuff for context. Yeah, it's now some people, but it's just a handful. This is dozens. Don't like Alex Ross, but I feel like Riley Rossmo is an acquired taste.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice one, James. One. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Really? I like the original art on One Punch Man.
From one? I don't know.
Wait, the first volume, right?
The when it was a webcomic thing
Oh,
before
no,
it became
no.
a manga.
No. The manga. Yeah.
Yeah, no, the art
Okay,
in
we
the
need
manga
to
is
kick
phenomenal.
Cedric Gagnon out at 8:38.
This?
Okay, nice to see you. Goodbye. Thanks for tuning in, but we're putting you in timeout.
Peace and love. Peace and love. Goodbye.
Peace and love. Peace and love. Get the hell out of here.
How do you not like Alex Ross? I mean,
Injustice, one of my favorite books of all time.
God, Alex Ross is.
Anyway, so yeah, exactly.
Well, Riley, it's not that Riley doesn't like Alex Ross. It's that Riley just doesn't. I think he mentioned something about faces or something like that.
Oh,
I forgot
they're
what it
too
was.
lifelike.
Something like that. But Riley hates everything. Riley is me 4 years ago before I discovered love.
Peace and love, Cedric. I don't even know how to pronounce your first
Just
name.
goofing around. Don't worry about it.
You've got the thingy over your E. Cedric Gagnon. Is pitch. Okay, yeah. Lars, you can leave the chat. No one's interested in that incredibly wrong opinion. I didn't mean to ask for everybody's opinion on who's good. I meant who's divisive, as Riley would say.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in people's opinions on artists. Just tell me who's divisive.
What about Travel Foreman?
Travel Foreman Grill?
Am I thinking of the one that did the art with Lemire for Animal Man? I'm getting that wrong. It's not Travel Foreman, isn't it?
I don't remember the artist for that. Divisive Bros Live. I I think you're missing something. You have Device Bros up.
I know. I
Oh,
wrote it
you're
wrong.
working on it.
I
Or do you
wrote
want
it
us
wrong
to
and I
do
went with
Device?
it. Whatever. Let me fix it.
I did say Justice, but there was an in right before that. His work in Justice is
Yes.
actually what I said, Marcelo. But I know why you think I said Injustice.
Okay, it was Travel Foreman. I was right. Okay.
Travel Foreman always makes me think it's a yeah. Tim Sale, I think he's divisive. I mean that was a pain pill order on that Batman book.
I feel like
Humberto Ramos, if you're not used to manga and anime sensibilities, you're going to think it's kind of wacky. I could see that.
I feel like Scotty Young is universally loved. I think for the most part, his art is everybody loves the baby stuff.
I saw a Deadpool baby thing at Walmart in the car section. Like what? Like
the car section.
You remember
a decal or something with the baby Deadpool. Like, damn.
Do you remember a few years ago when that stuff was everywhere? The baby variant covers and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And he was known for a while as the baby variant cover artist guy. And
yeah.
The baby dude.
Yeah, he's the baby dude. Turns out he's a fucking great writer also.
Fucking great writer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get back to my pronunciation of Cedric. Cedric is actually an English name first, so you're doing great. Thank you. We just add an accent in French to get a hey sound.
What the hell?
Cedric. That's why French is so hard. Cedric Gagnon. Gratuitous hate being released in a healthy manner today. I like it. Gratuitous hate bros.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it, but I like that a lot.
You're not gonna do gratuitous.
Where the hell did
bros?
you see that explanation? Where did you see that explanation? I can't find it.
You just put it up.
No. The
the one from Cedric.
Yeah,
Cedric. Don't say the H. There's no H in your name. Where's the H for me to? Okay, perfect. Let's leave it there.
Let's leave it there. So, how about your haul, Jeff?
My haul. First, I liked the first Lil Gotham one. It's got, speaking of art, that shouldn't be divisive. It's Dustin Nguyen. These books are just really, really fun. Batman Lil Gotham. I just love Dustin Nguyen's art and the story. I haven't read this one yet. The first one I read, and I really liked it. And I can't remember if this is the same writer from the first one, Derek Fridolfs. Derek Gagnon. So this is the first one. This is the second one, I think. First one was lots of fun. So if you're, and this is for everybody. So even if you're a grown up, you'll dig this because it's totally great. I don't know if this is great. I'm assuming it's great. First one was really good. I also got for $40. This is signed by the artist Zoe. Okay, I'm gonna have a problem with this name because she's Italian. Zoe. Wait, Italian. Okay. Had to get myself in the mood.
Wow.
Sorry. I tried to get myself in that sort of Brooklyn pizza place mood to know what I was saying. Zoe Lakai, I'm accepting all help with her name. She's not only a great artist, she's a babe. Babe. And this was $40. That's how much it cost to get this thing CGC'd. And she signed it, and it's our buddy Frank Gogol. So $40. I was like, yeah, I'll take that. I love her art. She did the covers She did some covers for, I think, one of the new Harley books. I'm not sure what. Wasted Space number 4. If you're collecting this series, you need to have Wasted Space number 3 because it is badly out of print. I found out the hard way. My LCS, the Fabulous Third Eye Comics in Annapolis, had a copy for me. Whew, this is number 4, so now I can read the whole thing.
Oh, so you got the 3rd volume. Nice.
Yeah. I haven't picked it up yet. It's in my box at Third Eye Comics, the 3rd volume. This is the 4th volume. Ordering the 4th volume made me realize I didn't have the 3rd volume. No, wait, this was like 4 months ago that I panicked about that. Anyway, panic ensued. I got the 3rd volume, and now the 4th volume is here. I'm collecting, for some reason, Dr. Aphra. This is the 3rd trade. Yeah, it's the crossover with the War of the Bounty Hunters. I say for some reason because I know this is going to get some hardcover release and I'm going to be mad. But I dig Dr. Aphra. I have not read this series yet, so I don't know how it is. So before I keep going, I think this is a cool picture. Before I keep going, I should probably read it. Reign of X 7 to be prominently featured on this coming Batter Days. Why X-Men Annoy Us.
I love that title.
That's the title. This is getting to be too much. There's just too much going on here. Just stick to one story or 2 or 3, not 17.
Remember that blissful period about 3 years ago when there was only 2 X-Men titles and everybody was like, wow, this is really fucking awesome. X-Men is easy to read again.
How long did that last?
About a year.
A year. Yeah. Those were the good old days. The next Batman, Second Son. I haven't read any of these, but I'm collecting them all just on the off chance that they're good. This is by Travel Foreman.
Hey.
And John Ridley, who wrote 12 Years a Slave.
Is that really? Did they write a Batman book? Really? John Ridley?
Yeah, he's writing a lot of Batman, I think.
Man,
I think this is the first. I don't know if this is the first one, but I know that he's taken over for some Batman stuff.
That's awesome. I mean, 12 Years a Slave. That's a movie I only needed to see once, and I was like, I'm good. Yeah, I got it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Here's a book that Lou is going to ignore his heritage on. Reptile. I keep telling you, this is a good book. I've read some of these single issues, and it's super fun. This is also smaller than a standard.
Huh.
So it makes me think this is Marvel's younger reader line, maybe. But this book is good. And I feel like he and his sister may have a plan or a part in the Marvel TV universe. I'm not sure. I'm basing that on nothing, but the little social media I read says that Reptile and his sister are extremely popular, and maybe there are plans. I don't know.
So I got a question.
Go.
When he activates, does he always have the scales and stuff like a dinosaur at all times?
No.
Or is it a power that he activates?
It's a power that he all of a sudden finds out, I think. But he can activate it, yeah.
And can he turn his face into a dinosaur? Or is it just his limbs?
You know,
let me see. I haven't. Oh, I think he can go full dino.
Well, now we're talking.
You know what kills me is that Jess has never been wrong when he recommends stuff to me, but you haven't. Honestly, you haven't, and I've fought you tooth and nail on certain things. But it's the Latin X thing. I'm good.
It doesn't. Just pretend that word doesn't exist.
We do. So does everybody in the
Trust me, yeah, we do.
It doesn't say this book is for Latinx people only. It's just reptile.
We don't acknowledge it. And companies are trying to push this thing as hard as NFTs, and we don't acknowledge it. We're sorry.
There he is going dinosaur head.
Ooh, now you changed my mind. Now I
Yeah,
gotta read this.
he
stuff,
can
'cause I
go
love
all
dinosaurs.
parts dinosaur.
I love
What's-
dinosaurs. And
what's-
if I had that superpower, I would turn into a full dinosaur and I would just murder people. I would eat people.
Is that Geo talking?
That is Geo. What's truly impressive about that? Well, it's two things. It's that companies refuse to listen to us when we say we don't acknowledge Latinx. Stop using it. It's kind of messed up. Don't say it. And two, you hate dinosaurs, Jess. So I can't believe you actually love this book.
But he's a reptile, not a dinosaur. And it was just fun. I happen to like fun comics. I don't, as long as they're well written, and this one is very good art too.
Mhm.
As long as they're well written, if they want to focus on a certain community, that's cool with me. I just want to read a fun story.
Cool.
And this thing is way fun. Like, here's the variant to number 2. He can even do wings, it looks like. And there's his sister. I haven't got to the part where she has something going on too. But I don't have it figured out yet what it is. But he can go wings like a pterodactyl.
I'm interested.
I mean, come on.
I'm interested just for the dinosaur action.
Me
I
too.
accept that.
Me too.
Anything? Okay, there we go. I forgot I should have just mentioned dinosaurs. I'm taking a chance on these books. They're from Image. Sea of Stars, Jason Aaron.
Nice.
Let's see. My light's not good in here anymore because I turned the lights all down. Being a space trucker sounds like a cool job, but the reality is it can be really boring. So when recently widowed Gil gets a long-haul gig across the universe, figures it's safe enough to bring his young son Caden along for the ride. That is until their big rig gets bitten in half by a gigantic space leviathan, now separated from his young son and running out of oxygen at an alarming rate. Gil must defy the odds and stay alive long enough to rescue Caden. Meanwhile, Caden seems to be getting all the help he needs from a talking space monkey riding a space dolphin.
Dope.
Or maybe it's the strange powers he's all of a sudden manifesting.
I'm in.
Yeah. Space monkey on a space dolphin. Sorry, I can't pass that one up at all.
I'm in.
Let me get some representative art.
I like the colors.
Yeah. And then the second one, there's a second volume. And blah, 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 blah. Somebody's going to lose their mind. Okay, whatever. Second book sounds as good as the first. Wait, is there a space dinosaur? That's what we need. This looks really good. I really like the art in this. Wait, there's Space Monkey. Right here. It looks blue. I think that looks like Space Monkey. Unless that's the kid. I don't know. I haven't read it yet. I don't know what's going on, but it sounds awesome. And then this is the Minister of Comics. Already 5-star comic. It's his first 5-star comic of the year. I just happened to buy it. Beta Ray Bill by Daniel Warren Johnson.
Yeah.
He gave it 5 stars. And Taylor and I have decided that, well, I especially, but he's following his own lead. I didn't mean he's following my lead. He's doing it too. I give out too many 5-star reviews. And I need to I need to dial that back. For 5-star reviews need to be something amazing, and everything else 4 to 3. But he said he's dialing back on 5 stars too, but he gave this 5 stars.
Of course. Danny Warren Johnson needs to do a Spider-Punk book.
I think he should write it with Henry Abrams.
Interesting.
Lucky thing you're off the air, you're not on the air right now. Your face, anyway. I can feel the veins in your forehead. So yeah, I'm gonna read. This is a Marvel month for me. I'm reading nothing but Marvel, so this will be next on my list. And I took a big chance on this. I don't know why I did this. I'm sure I'm gonna regret it.
All right.
It's only because Marguerite Bennett helped write it, but I'm trying this mom book.
I mean,
I
it's
know.
the Queen of Dragons.
It's what?
It's the Queen of Dragons writing that. So
I didn't think the first issue was terrible.
Oh, good.
I've said that before. I didn't think the first issue was that bad.
Let me open it up and see what the art's like, because Marguerite Bennett is a very solid writer. God bless Amelia Clark, but she's got to be one of the luckiest people in the world, because that woman can't act a lick, and she's already been in Star Wars and freaking Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a hot take. That's just my thoughts. Well, the art looks fun. Did just bend the knee.
It's a Game of Thrones reference.
Game of Thrones reference.
Oh, sorry. I only saw the first season. Oh, she was in Terminator as well?
We don't talk about that.
Wait, Terminator. What was the... Oh, Predator. That was the one you liked with Olivia Munn, the other luckiest person on Earth. Well, she's luckier than Amelia Clark. I guess Amelia Clark actually tried to act, and Olivia Munn doesn't even know how to act. And I have a crush on Olivia Munn, so this art is actually pretty boss looking. I may have to throw myself on this pretty soon. It looks really interesting. The art just looks really, 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 really good.
You read that, I'll read Reptile.
No, that's not the same thing. You know, I'm taking a much bigger chance with this, you jerk. Okay, and that's what I bought.
Is she joining the MCU? I didn't hear that.
She's going to be in Secret Invasion on Disney Plus.
Oh, okay.
This is Amelia Clark or
she might-
Olivia Munn?
Amelia Clark. She's in Secret
Clark.
Invasion. I think she. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to speculate that I think she's going to end up being the Queen of the Skrulls.
That'd be cool. Well, they're bringing this everybody.
Wait.
They're bringing everybody over from Game of Thrones.
Now, because of the Captain Marvel movie, I know you didn't dig it, blah, blah, blah. The Skrulls, are some Skrulls on our side now? Or have they flipped the script and all Skrulls are on our side? And do only evil Skrulls do the Secret Invasion now?
Geo froze on us. Jesus. I'm trying to remember that movie. I tend not to want to.
I know. But
if I remember, I think the Skrulls were basically like refugees.
Yeah.
They weren't all bad, I think is what they were going with. Some of them were, some of them are not.
Okay, so we took in a group of refugees from the evil empire of Skrulls.
I think that was what that
As
was.
a result of the Kree-Skrull War.
Oh, okay. And then so Secret Invasion is going to feature not our refugee buddies, but evil Skrulls from Skrullville.
Probably, yes.
Skrull Earth or whatever.
Skrullandia.
Skrullandia.
Damn it.
Thank you.
That's better.
Scrollandia. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
So
Nick Fury's going to show up and he's going to build the Secret Avengers or whatever. I don't know.
I still say the Black Widow's alive and they're going to backdoor it, and that was a Skrull that died.
Oh, yeah.
I still say that's where they're going to go with it.
That's interesting. That's really interesting. Did I say I saw Shang-Chi and loved it? Because if I didn't, I did. And
That's
I
a great-
did. I love Shang-Chi.
Did you like the turkey dog creature? You remember you had the action figure?
Yeah, in context, yes. I loved the I love that self-referential humor from Ben Kingsley. That was so great, and they wove that together so well. I don't want to ruin it for anybody that hasn't seen Shang-Chi yet, but I think Ben Kingsley did a great job in that movie. He's I'm just, and that butt dog, yeah. In context, when you see the wonderful weird creatures where he's from, it made sense to me, and someday he'll be featured back up on a shelf with the dragon that I also bought, not having seen the movie.
Also, Wednesday, we're getting Eternals on Disney Plus, so I can finally watch it.
I'll watch
Hey,
that for free.
awesome.
See what all the fuss is about. Even though I already know what the movie's about, but whatever.
I don't know anything about it. Nobody spoil it for me. I just know that Angelina Jolie and somebody else really hot is in it.
Outside,
Salma?
well, they're all beautiful. They're all beautiful people, Jess.
Oh, the female. Who is it? Who else is an Eternal?
Salma Hayek.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of a no-brainer. I'll be watching that Wednesday morning.
Do you still don't know what the post-credit scene is of that movie, do you, Jess?
What movie?
Eternals.
No, I don't know anything about it.
Okay. I have a gut feeling you're going to watch it and go, who the fuck is that guy?
I can see that happening.
Watch the Eternals.
The post-credit scene, I have a gut feeling you're going to watch it and go, who the fuck is this guy?
Okay, fun.
I have a gut feeling. I have actually stayed spoiler-free of it outside of...
I'm turning off the chat now for myself so I don't get it spoiled.
That's fair. Outside of the post-credit stuff, I've stayed spoiler-free of that movie, so... It's the only MCU movie I've not seen in theaters since the MCU stuff started.
Oh.
Yeah.
And was that because it didn't get much love ahead of time and you just didn't want to risk it? Or
Yeah.
You'll watch it now on Disney Plus though?
Oh, absolutely. That shit is free.
Right. Okay. So since I'm still talking, I will announce something amazing that I've been promising for years. I read every single Brubaker Omni in a weekend.
Finally.
In a weekend?
Thursday through Sunday.
That's impressive. That's very impressive.
Read this. Read this. Read this. And I read a really cool Ed Brubaker, Steve Epting book, The Marvels Project, which I am going to do a video on all these, just my review and stuff. This tells of what it was like in America before and during Cap with like the Golden Age. So it's Ed Brubaker writing about America during the beginning of the war. It's really a great, it's Brubaker, and he's writing really well in this book. It's kind of a prequel to the whole series, but I read it after book one and I was fine. It sort of gives you the witness the birth of the Marvel Universe through the eyes of one of its own Golden Age heroes. Yeah. Right. Spoonful of Brody gets it. So I dug. Okay, well, my review, I'm not going to go forever. I also read right after, spoiler, Death of Captain America. I read Fallen Sun, which deals, it's kind of interesting. It deals with the 5 stages of grief, denial. Each arc has its different name: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. And it stars a new uh, somebody different each time in each issue. Like the first issue is Wolverine grieving, seen here with Daredevil. So it's how Wolverine goes through his grieving. Then um, you've got chapter 2. It's 5 issues by Jeff Loeb. Collects Fallen Sun, Wolverine, Avengers, Captain America, Spider-Man, Iron Man. So this was good. I don't think it's essential, but I thought it was good. You can read this after Death of Spider-Man. Death of Captain America. I spoiled them both. And this series lived up to its billing. I have had these books in my library since 2010, 2012, something crazy. I mean, this book cost me $65, so that's how old this is. And then this first book, how much was it? $75. I can't say anything that hasn't already been said, probably, which makes you wonder why I'm doing a review. But I'm going to say, does it live up to the hype? So, spoiler alert, it does. I loved every bit of these books. You can tell because I was compelled to read through them all in one sitting. I wanted to figure out and find out what happened next. This is where the character Winter Soldier was created. And after seeing now, I kind of am with Ed Brubaker now on maybe Marvel should have cut him kind of a chunky check, because the Winter Soldier concept was something he came up with. And I get it that he's work for hire, blah, blah, blah. But the whole Winter Soldier thing is his idea. And it was told brilliantly. The whole Winter Soldier thing, the Death of Captain America was told really well. Trial of Captain America, Captain America Lives. 2 of them are out of print. I think Captain America Lives and the Trial of Captain America are out of print right now. But just wait, those are going to get reprinted. Unless you want to hit up Omar 100 straight times on Saturday in his chat saying, when are Captain America Lives and Captain America Trial of Captain America getting reprinted? Do that after the 100 times you do Gwenpool Omni. So yeah, if 1 and 2, the first 2, this and Death of Captain America are still available at discounted prices. They were, everybody knows that this has been my big blind spot, the big gap in my reading, and it was great. I was excited and happy and had fun, and it was really, really, really good. And I totally dug it. I can see why. I'm not going to give any analysis because I'm saving that for my channel. Think I'm going to get in depth here with you guys? Forget it. Okay, that's what I read.
If you don't mind, can I ask you a quick question about that?
About what?
So I felt this too. There was a bit of a drop off after Cap comes back and he picks up the mantle again from Bucky. I felt that as well, and a lot of people that read it as well. Did you feel any of that? Like, okay, I'm kind of ready to be done, or anything like that?
Okay, yeah, I can see. At one point I said we're taught. There's an awful lot of brainwashing going on here, back and forth, and I felt like, okay, maybe that's what everybody felt. Oh, well, good, Joe Chip. Thank you. I'm going to do it right away so I don't forget. Right, buddy? Um, th- I would say that was probably my only criticism was that the, there was an awful lot of mind wiping and brainwashing and going back to old. It felt like it sort of kept, well, it did keep telling the World War II stuff all the way throughout the whole thing
Mm-hmm.
about Bucky and Cap, which I understand because you have to establish the relationship between the two of them in order for you to understand what a betrayal it was for him to become the Winter Soldier.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, I sort of felt like around Trial of Captain America that it was still really interesting and I really enjoyed it, but I felt like we were kind of covering a lot of the same territory with different people there.
Okay.
And I'm just going to go on record as saying Arnim Zola, please, I don't ever want to see that villain again. That is the stupidest setup with the television for his face and brain, and he's just
Yeah.
that is come on. I don't want to. I mean, I saw enough of him and Red Skull and what happens to Red Skull and Arnim Zola, and I did think that the I can't think of his name right now. Let's see, Return of the Winter Soldier. They used him on the witness stand for Bucky. He was the doctor that hypnotized everybody. He was a really interesting character. He was the most interesting of the. Wow, this art is really good. Oofa. Um, I'm trying to see what the guy's name is. He's not a huge character, but Dr. Faustus, I think. Dr. Faustus. He was a hypnotist and like even hypnotized the trial whole room at one point just by talking, and I thought he was really interesting because he was fairly believable, but I may be suffering from a little bit of superhero burnout because the fact that somebody's mind is floating out there and can just find a TV to live in, I don't know. I'm having trouble thinking that's interesting.
Okay, that's fair.
Um,
If I can, I think there was a mini series after this written by Jason Latour that focused on Winter Soldier. It was really good, and it pretty much wrapped up a lot of stuff that Brubaker didn't with that character.
Wait, Jason Latour? I thought he was is he a writer or an
He's
artist?
a writer.
He's a writer. Okay.
Yeah, I think Latour wrote it. This was years ago, but there was a mini series after Brubaker left. It was really good.
Oh,
Let me see if I can find it real quick.
okay.
And I'm pretty sure it helped wrap up, I think, a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I loved what they did with Red Skull's daughter. I thought that was interesting. I mean, I loved everything about it, and I gave it 5 stars because it made me interested in Captain America, which is really hard. I find Captain America. The other character I have trouble with is Iron Man, so I'm looking for a really good Iron Man series. I don't bother giving me any suggestions. I've already got Fractions Iron Man, and then the Iron Man that deals with Ironheart and stuff that was part of Marvel Now, and so that's all the Iron Man I'm going to read. But like Daredevil, I'll read all the Daredevil I possibly can, but Captain America, I'm just like, really?
Yeah, it was. It's a trade paperback, Winter Soldier Volume 4: The Electric Ghost.
What are Winter Soldiers Volume 1, 2, and 3 about?
I don't know, but this was Latour coming in to, I'm pretty sure, wrap up the Brubaker stuff just with this volume.
Oh,
And it's Jason Latour and Nick Klein on the art and writing duties.
can you tell me the name of it again really quick? Winter Soldier.
Volume 4, Electric Ghost. I'm not sure what the other 2 volumes were, but I think they were a Brubaker story.
Oh, okay.
And I think, again, this has been so long since this stuff came out, that they came in last minute and had a story to tell, and then they told
Okay.
it.
Good.
But on Amazon, the trade paperback is going for $161.
I'll read it on Marvel Unlimited.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, Riley got me to read, or well, not read it yet, but I got it all from eBay for not very much. Fractions Iron Man. Riley's been pretty darn good with his recommendations with me, and so I got the full Fraction run. OCD people will go nuts at it. It's like half hardcovers, half omnis, half trades. Wait, that's like 4 halves there. Okay, quarter omnis, quarter trades, and standard hardcovers. It's a big mishmash, but I just wanted to get it. And then I've got like a bunch of Ironheart and Iron Man stuff. Invincible Iron Man, really friendly Iron Man, really smart Ironheart, whatever those books are. I got those. So I'll read Iron Man in that form. But anyway, my point was Brubaker made Captain America interesting to me. Like really, really compelling and interesting to me. So I can see why these books get so much love. You're welcome. There's Inman 40. Electric Ghost says, okay, thank you. If I'll have to tell Taylor about that. We'll have to see if we can find that in one of his honey holes.
It's good.
Okay, good. Thanks for the recommendation.
No problem.
So yeah, that's what I read. I was a machine. A machine. It was fun. I liked it all.
Speaking of fun, you want to do
Let's
previews?
have fun. Yeah. Is there anything fun this week?
Oh
I got
yeah.
a bow out, guys. Before we do previews, I got a bow out. It's getting late.
All right.
All
You gonna
right.
go read Reptile?
You know what? I'll consider it.
What? You just said you would earlier. I had you talked into it.
If you read
Dinosaurs, man.
I love dinosaurs.
I know. Dinosaurs.
I love dinosaurs.
They're Hispanic dinosaurs. They eat migas for breakfast. I don't know. Come on. What do you need? Hispanic dinosaurs.
I will read
The
Reptile if you read
tacos al
Mom.
pastor.
Tacos al pastor. What?
If you read Mom, I'll read Reptile.
I protest the suggestion because I don't think it's the same. But if
Okay.
it's the only way I'm getting you to read Reptile, I will do that this week. And we will report back next week.
Okay, fair.
Okay, I will read Mom this week. I feel sorry for your wife. That is just a crazy thing you just talked me into. And I feel bad for her that she's susceptible to your charms. That's just that's not good.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm out.
Okay.
Take care, buddy.
We'll see you, Reptile.
Night, everybody.
Hey.
Wait, where can we see you on the internet?
Comics Dad 101 on YouTube and Comics Dad 101 on Twitter. We will also have a Patreon hangout in the next week or two, maybe this weekend. We still haven't locked down the date specifically, but for $5 a month, you can find the link down below in the description. You get to hang out with Gabe and I, where we shoot the shit for about an hour, 2 hours sometimes. And you get to ask us questions. And we talk about stuff we can't normally talk about here. And it's in an exclusive Zoom meeting, so it's actually more of like us, like we're hanging out right now. So there is also the archive of all the videos that we have done so far, which is a lot of good stuff. We're talking about hours and hours of content that you guys have not seen. That is all down below in the description in the link. It helps us out. Every dollar counts, guys.
Let me just say, one of the early Patreons, if you're a patron of Patreon, if you go back to one of the earliest episodes when we had Omar on, and he told us about when he was a teenager working at the bourbon distillery.
Oh my God.
If those aren't the funniest stories ever, they're probably in the top 3, and I'm counting everybody I've ever listened to and laughed to. These are some of the funniest. Yeah. Right, Crashline? Omar told some of the funniest stories I've ever heard
All right.
for Patreon. It's worth it.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Peace and love.
I will read Reptile, I promise.
Okie dokie.
Night.
I'm not going to read, Mom. Oh, I thought you were signing off. Okay, good.
Okay. So we'll see if that happens next week.
Oh, it will.
But what will happen is previews for tomorrow that you can find on In Stock Trades. Here we have from Lunar a couple books that are coming out. A lot of people excited for this. Batman No Man's Land Omnibus hardcover volume 1.
Mm-hmm.
Collecting a lot of issues.
Wow.
All this stuff right there. I'm not going to read them. Let me just zoom in.
Wow.
Can you see it? Or do I need to zoom in?
I think you need to make it a little bit bigger. It's hard to see right now.
Okay. How about now? That's good enough.
Yeah, I think if you get close to the screen, you can see it. I can read Catwoman 72 through 74 from here.
There we go. Look at that. Beautiful.
Oh, now we can see it.
Beautiful.
Well, we can't actually see the highlights. Oh, there we are. Collects the first half. First half. How many?
Yes.
Do we see how many pages this rings in at?
Doesn't say. I don't know if I can check that anywhere.
Okay,
But it's going to be
fine.
a
It doesn't.
chunky boy.
Yeah, it's a lot of. Well, it reminds me of how many titles he had back then: Shadow of the Bat, Agent of the Bat, Batman Chronicles, Young Justice.
Some would say that hasn't stopped in 2022 with Batman having so many titles.
I think you're probably right.
So
Well, I know this is a big deal. I'm keeping my trades.
I do
because-
know it matches with Road to No Man's Land, so don't worry about different spines there. They match.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Well, DC taking care of its readers. Wow.
Here is Batman versus Ra's al Ghul, 6-issue series from everybody's favorite kooky man, Neil Adams.
You said it.
Hollow
I
Earther.
didn't. Why is
He's
this
a
taking
Hollow
so
Earther.
long?
I don't know.
Oh, it's your
You
internet. Okay.
You can savor it. Look at that. Look at that. You can savor it. Let me just close it.
Yeah. you can close
Batman versus Ra's al Ghul, 6-issue series coming out. We also have Books of Magic Omnibus Volume 2, Sandman
Good.
Universe Classic. Are you getting this one?
it. Yeah, I pre-ordered that one. That's probably coming in March.
I was going to say May, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm basing it on the fact that what is this, January, and they still haven't shipped yet for Nightwing and Rorschach, so I won't get that until mid-February.
Nice.
So yeah, mid-March at best.
So that is coming out, and I believe there's one more. Black Friday, I have no idea what that is, but that's not DC. I don't care. DMZ Compendium Volume 2 is coming out, collecting issues 37 to 72. And
I love that book.
I think that's it.
Wait, go back and let me see what the Harley Quinn stuff is I'm missing. I may just try and catch up on it.
This?
Wait, okay. No,
The,
Harley Quinn the animated series.
Yeah.
Oh, that's two different covers. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. I mean, if it's on my iPad, I'll look at it, but I'm not gonna rush right out to read that.
Yeah. The Joker comic.
Okay, so nothing else.
Nah. From DC, no. So basically, to recap for everybody, DMZ Compendium Volume 2 is coming out. And 2, or actually 3 more books. Books of Magic Omnibus Volume 2, Sandman Universe Classics. Batman versus Ra's al Ghul, the hardcover, a 6-issue series.
Oh, it's almost. You might as well. Oh, I was gonna say you should let it download.
No, it's too late for that. Sorry. Batman No Man's Land Omnibus Volume 1. And that's it. It's a small week for DC collected editions, but
Big
large
books.
because of big books. And they
That
cannot
first
lie.
Books of Magic was Gigunda.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what's that? Batman Urban Legends. I just wanted to see what Ace is doing there. Cover B, the yellow cover B, there at the end. No,
Oh my god, this is
yellow
taking
cover.
Oh, there we go. Perfect.
That one. Oh well, if we're gonna be. Oh, how can you not like that?
He's
Ace
going
is
to war.
on the cover. Look at him. What a great dog.
He's going to war. I love it. Ace the Bat Hound, the goodest boy in the DCU, has his day in an epic story featuring many DC super pets. Brought to you by Mark Russell and Carl Mostert, or however you say that. White Witch, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. That sounds fun.
Is that? Oh no, number 11, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Yep.
Great. I want to read that. Actually want to get that cover. That's an awesome cover.
Yep. So you get 2 covers. And good old previews. Something pretty interesting happened, which is kind of surreal. Because now what they did, there's no longer a Marvel section, and now Marvel is part of the others category, which I thought was pretty funny.
Oh, there. Oh,
yeah. And you can
Why
see
isn't
right
there
here.
Oh, because previews is part of Diamond, right?
Yeah. So now the Marvel books, they say right here, Marvel PRH. Along with everybody
so you
else.
have to mix in your Marvel, my Marvel, with your manga?
Yep. That's going to be fun.
Ah!
So to go real quick on these from Image Comics, 6 sidekicks of Trigger Keaton, Volume 1.
Oh, yeah, that's by Kyle Starks.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I want to read that.
Let me zoom in a little bit. Sorry. That Texas Blood, Volume 2.
Ooh, Volume 2. I still have to read Volume 1.
From Dark Horse, Cyberpunk 2077, Big City Dreams hardcover. Falcon Spear from the Mignolaverse.
I'm getting that.
Minecraft Volume 3, and one manga that I'm really excited for is Gantz Omnibus Volume 8. I read all 7 Omnis, and I'm so excited to get Volume 8 and continue this story because I'm reading it for the first time. Yeah, baby. IDW, Science of Surfing, Surfside Girls Guide to the Ocean, softcover. And TMNT Reborn Trade Paperback Volume 3, Time After Time. DC, we just looked at that. Boom Studios, Basilisk Volume 1 from Cullen Bunn.
Oh.
And this one sounds really good, if I remember correctly. It's about the, Let me read it. Everybody.
Many Deaths. Yeah, this is supposed to be fantastic.
They're finding people that possess incredible powers from the 5 human senses. They are bound by a cult-like hive mind and leave death and destruction in their wake. Regan, one of the Chimera, escapes the group and hides in cheap motels and dive bars, crippled with the guilt of her past. But the tables turn when a former victim of the Chimera, Hannah, appears and forces her to hunt down the other 4 of her kind. So, first 4
That's
issues, Cullen Bunn.
by. Is that by who? What book are we talking about?
Basilisk.
Oh, I thought you were reading Many Deaths of Layla Starr.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
Basilisk sounds good, but
Yeah.
tell me about Layla Starr because everybody's raving about this book. This
I
is
only
by
read the
Randy
first
Newman?
issue. I've only read 1 issue of it, and I've totally forgot to read the rest, but it starts really good. This is from Ram V. Humanity is on the verge of discovering immortality. As a result, the avatar of death is cast onto Earth to live a mortal life in Mumbai. This is 20-something Lila Starr. Struggling with her newfound mortality, Lila has found a way to be placed in the time and place where the creator of immortality will be born. Will Lila take her chance to stop mankind from permanently altering the cycle of life, or will death really become a thing of the past?
Is that volume 1 or is that one and done?
One and done.
Whoa, one and done.
Yeah.
And he said no more trades. Who's this by? Boom?
Boom Studios.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to buy it because I don't think I can get them through Hoopla or an app.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get it. I'll throw
And
myself on this.
if you don't want to wait for that Something is Killing the Children Deluxe Hardcover 2 in like 3 years from now, get Volume 4, which continues the story. So that's coming out.
Oh, you're not tricking me.
And the others section, where we have stuff like Marvel. I don't know if you've heard of them. They're in here with manga.
I've heard of Timely, but not Marvel.
Yeah. Here we have the Aliens Original Years Omnibus Volume 2 with the 2 covers. I like them both. Looking really cool. A bunch of manga and Assassin's Creed stuff. Here we have Avengers West Coast Epic Collection, Darker Than Scarlet. Bloodborne. No, that's Titan Cup. Well, yeah, Bloodborne box set if you want to get the trades. All 3-in-1 chipboard box. Case closed. Click. More manga. Daredevil by Chip Zdarsky, Volume 7, Lockdown.
I'm going to continue getting that in trade paperback.
Nice. Difficult Thing, Importance of Admitting Mistakes, hardcover. More manga. Essential Judge Dredd America trade paperback. Trade paperback Volume 1 Origins and Volume 4 Dread versus Death trade paperback.
Oh, those are always good to have. Those essentials are awesome.
Nice. Frieren, I'm going to get that eventually. Green Hornet, Skylights, trade paperback. Another Marvel book. Here we have Hawkeye, Epic Collection, trade paperback, Avenging Archer. And Immortal Hulk, Volume 11, Apocrypha. Oh, and Hooky. Want to play some Hooky? There you go.
Wait, I haven't seen it yet. Where's Hooky? Oh, Hooky hardcover.
Yeah, hardcover and softcover. More manga, Lost in Space, more manga. Miles Morales, trade paperback, Volume 6, All Eyes on Me. Phantom of the Opera hardcover from Titan Comics. Phantom of the Opera hardcover from Titan. More manga. Oh, here we have.
Wait, we're a little bit behind. Yeah. Okay, hang on now. Trigon Empire, Volume 3, trade paperback. Okay, that's an oversized trade. I need to get that. Okay, good. Because I have the first 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it will be out both trade and hardcover.
Oh, Trigon is?
Yes.
Oh, what do I have? I'll have
Wait,
to-
wait a minute. Sorry, my bad. Rise and Fall of the Dragon Empire, Volume 3, trade paperback, and what the hell's the difference on this?
They're both trades? Are they both the same price?
They look, yeah, double listing probably.
O
Yeah,
slash A. What is that?
I don't know, but I opened both links and it's the exact same thing, so I think it's a mistake. I don't know. So just trade paperback.
Okay.
Source Point Press, Runes Collected Edition, Rivers of London box set. Here we have from Marvel, Savage Sword of Conan, Original Marvel Years, Omnibus Volume 6, the regular cover and the DM. And
I can't see
Shang-Chi
that yet.
by...
Hang on. I can't see it yet. Can you scroll up? I think you're
I'm not doing
a little
anything.
bit. Are you scrolling up?
No, I'm not doing anything.
Oh, because we're still okay there. Now it's at Savage Conan. Okay. Continue. Thank you.
Savage Sword of Conan, Original Marvel Years, Omnibus Volume 6, and the DM cover. And Shang-Chi by Jean Bling Yang, Volume 2, Shang-Chi versus the Universe, or whatever. Okay.
Okay. I bet that's good. He's a great writer. I'll wait for the hardcover, though. Ha! You're not fooling me.
Titan Comics is coming out with a hardcover box set of Snowpiercer. Marvel's Spider-Woman trade paperback Volume 3, Back to Basics. And Star Wars Bounty Hunters Volume 3, War of Bounty Hunters.
Is there a new Spider-Woman series? Oh, there's a new Spider-Woman series out. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Is that going to get collected into a hardcover? No Spider-Woman has yet, except for Marvel Masterworks.
I don't know. The art on that looks amazing, though. On that Spider-Woman series.
Don't think I have these books. I don't have that, so I don't think I clued into the fact there was a new Spider-Woman. Spider-Women. Okay, I am behind on this then. I need to get this Spider-Woman stuff.
The art is from Pere Perez. And
who's writing it?
Carla Pacheco.
Okay. I'll read it on MU first. Let's see. Spider-Woman.
Next up from Marvel is United States of Captain America, trade paperback. X of Swords, trade paperback edition.
I am in the middle of reading that hardcover. And this is what the basic story is. I guess I'm reading everything possible with X of Swords in it.
Yeah. And I think they're catching up on stuff because it's weird. Because it's are we getting the X-Men omnibus?
Which one? Oh,
the Mutant
X-Men by
Massacre?
Hickman?
No, Mutant Massacre omnibus. New printing.
Yeah, I think that is getting... Does that have its other cover with it?
It does have two covers. Yes.
Okay. Because they split up some stuff. Oh, and there's X-Men Omnibus. Oh, that's the Stan Lee stuff.
Damn. It's a pretty big-ass week for Marvel.
Yeah. And did you say the Red Carpet Gala hardcover that was right next to Mutant Massacre?
X-Men Hellfire Gala Red Carpet Collection hardcover edition. Yes. So a lot of books for Marvel. A lot of big books. A lot of omnis.
Yeah, I can see why they put them down here and just mixed them up with everything else. That's a good move.
Diamond's like, I don't care about Marvel anymore. Just throw
Yeah.
him in there with what's this? Sweat and Soap and Thunder and Cluck Jr. and Sports is Hell. Don't nobody care
Is it
about
safe
Marvel
for
these
me to
days.
go back to comments, or has somebody spoiled something for me?
I don't know.
Or have you
I
even
haven't.
been paying attention?
I have not been paying attention at all.
Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see.
Jeff read Trigon Empire when it was first published weekly way
Oh.
back. Nice.
Let's see.
How do you expect it to be in the hardcover if you don't buy the trades, Jess?
No, not catching me
No.
on that. Yeah, I don't think that. I don't think that price point for X of Swords was proper. Texas Gaming Comics. I saw that it was like $75 for the trade. I think that's a mistake.
Let me check again. Yeah, paperback. Interesting. If you go over to Amazon, the paperback is scheduled for tomorrow for $72.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
$72 trade paperback? Wait a minute. That doesn't sound right. I mean, if it's a complete X of Swords, if it's like the hardcover, only soft cover, the hardcover was $100, I think. Yeah. So if it's, but why? Why would you release a book that big in trade paperback and charge $75 for it?
I don't know.
Wait, who? Quinn4649 at 932 says it is on Hoopla. Is that the book I was talking about? The Boom book, Layla Starr. Is that what you were saying, Kate Quinn? 4649? Kate Quinn, the magical Kate Quinn. KQIN. Stockton.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. And we're now scrolling through the streets. Are you paying Omar's fee?
That's the Omar tax for you guys.
Yeah. It's over 700 pages, almost as much as the hardcover. Wow. Okay, maybe it's not a mistake. That's a pretty chunky collected edition for a trade.
I'm looking at Midtown Comics, and they're selling it for $63. Retail price is $75.
Okay.
So,
well, I can tell you where you can get it for less than that. InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 65% off in some cases. 2% extra discount for loyalty. At the end of every month, there's a $50 gift card courtesy of InStockTrades.com given to a lucky viewer out there, a viewer like you. $50 or more in an order in the United States gets you free shipping, fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. InStockTrades.com. Yeah, hardcover's $100 retail. So it sounds like the trade paperback $75 retail. I think the extra trade paperback was printed in the US, not overseas. That's why the price is higher. Printed in the US.
Interesting.
That's interesting. I'd like to know more about that. No, I really don't. I changed my mind. I'm not interested at all. But thanks for playing.
I mean, it is X-Men. Yeah, it's a lot.
But why not just reprint the hardcover? Okay.
Yeah.
Is the hardcover even out of print?
Probably.
Does the chat know, is the hardcover of X of Swords out of print? Is that why they're coming out with a trade instead of reprinting it? Well, that doesn't sound right, because Omar gets everything reprinted. Sounds
X
like
of
politics
Swords.
don't follow that thread, Jess. Okay, you're right, Raphael. You're right.
The
Good for
hardcover
the
is still.
U.S. Yay. What?
The hardcover is still in stock.
Stimson J just said the hardcover's out of print.
Well, there's a reprinting coming then, because it says April 20th on Amazon.
Oh, for the hardcover.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
And for some reason, it says in stock. I don't know why. Anyways, whatever. I don't care. I'm not going to read it. So, moving on.
I'm halfway through it. It's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. It's not as good as the first book, the first X books, but it's an interesting concept how they're setting it up. I haven't got to the actual battle itself, which I hope is not just like everybody's flying in the air with their swords. Oh, you missed all the free books we gave out, Rose Gray. Yeah, IST had a dump where they had tons of books for us to hand out to the first 50 people free. Sorry, I'm sorry you missed that.
You missed food ASMR at the beginning. Pretty large haul. Latin X reptile conversation.
Don't stop that. That reptile book has nothing to do with Latin X. Nothing. They don't even market it to Latin X.
Yeah. Sorry, the chat saying that the book is out of print. I have it right now on my cart on Amazon in stock for $90.
It's in your really?
Yeah. So
It's
if
in
you
your
want to
cart.
order that, you can order it now.
Okay, wait. What's it called? X of Swords.
X of Swords. Check on your end to see if it
X
works.
of Swords hardcover.
Yeah.
$90. It's in stock.
There you go. It's not out of print. It's in stock.
And then there's the paperback coming for $72.50.
Not much of a discount, honestly.
Okay, so yeah, there's a paperback version and there's a hardcover that's still in print on Amazon, but maybe it's hard to find elsewhere other than Amazon.
I think it may be out of stock on the direct market websites like In Stock Trades and the other sites. Probably.
Okay.
Oh, here's a cool note. You guys hear about the new Batman cartoon? Then Ed Brubaker is involved. It's coming out. Yes,
I have.
Yep.
I have.
I
I got a text that was so excited. Taylor Brown almost came through my iPhone.
Oh, I can imagine.
Jumped right through the iPhone. He was so excited about it.
Yeah, that's going to be on HBO Max this year or next year, I think.
Because that's two of his favorite things in the world: Ed Brubaker and Batman.
That show is just for him.
Yeah. He just had a baby, or his wife did. You're frozen, but I know you're excited about it.
For what?
Huh?
For what? For Batman?
No, for Taylor and his wife just having brought home a new baby.
Yeah, that's always exciting. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. uh, so we talked about in stock trades. We talked about everything. It's almost 2 hours. Where I want my life back. I want to go eat more of that flatbread. I'm gonna
I'm going
pour
to
that
bed.
hot honey on the flatbread.
I'm going to bed after this. I'm tired. I'm sorry.
Yeah, not me. I got a football game to watch and flatbread to eat. So where can they
Oh.
catch you on the internet, buddy?
A Week in Geekdom, where I talk about anime and manga. If you guys are interested in the top shows of 2021, it was supposed to go live today, but I had some technical hiccups, so it's going to go live tomorrow. So stay tuned for that on my channel.
Can you tell everybody and me again what the new show, or not new show, but there's a show that's now on Crunchyroll that you said was like the best anime last year?
Oh, Ranking of Kings. Crunchyroll bought the rights to it, so they just dumped the first half, the first 12 episodes, and I highly recommend it. It doesn't have your anime aesthetic. It actually looks more like a medieval fantasy children's book, but it is a very dark story with a wholesome protagonist, a young prince who's deaf and isn't very strong.
He's what?
He's a deaf king, prince. Sorry, and
he's what now? What'd you
he's
say?
a deaf king.
No, I'm messing with you.
Okay, I'm too tired to come up with a witty retort. So he's a deaf king, and what the hell is he doing? In this world, there's like this ranking system for the kings, and the better that they do and rule, that they're like, the best of the best. And you just follow the prince's adventures. And what I like is that you think one character is a bad guy, but it turns out he's good, and vice versa. The good guys, there's more to them. It's not so clean cut where everybody's like tropes of fantasy books. But the art is phenomenal, and Prince Boji is one of the most wholesome, beautiful characters out there, and I highly recommend it. Ranking of Kings, it's called.
All right, I've got it on my list. I will actually try and watch that sooner rather than later.
It's a really quick paced show, and it's so bright and colorful. You're not gonna notice that you've already watched like 3 or 4 episodes in a row. It's really pretty. I like it a lot.
Okay, and you can find me, Omnidog, on Omnidog's Vault on YouTube, where I just put out my favorite books of 2021.
Nice.
Yeah, 2021. Yeah. And I'm going to be putting up my review of Brubaker's Captain America. And then I'm going to put out my favorite action figures of the year, 2021. And I'm also on Instagram, omnidogs_vault. So thank you to InStockTrades.com. Thank you to the chat. Appreciate all the interesting chatters we had tonight. Thank you to everybody watching afterwards. Please hit the like button before you leave. Please subscribe. Feel free to comment and follow us on our own channels. And thank you. Did I already say thank you to InStockTrades.com? Always thank you to InStockTrades.com. Peace and love. Peace and love.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for watching.